All right, Friday Night Pints today is brought to you by Sling. Right now, you can get all the live sports you need, all of the streaming apps you need, and the 24/7 Barstool Sports channel. And what if I told you, Trent, you can get that for just $10 this month?
You're kidding.
$10.
Call him a lie like you want to.
You're a liar.
And then what if I told you after that first month, it's just $35 a month?
Stop lying.
Because I mean, what's your cable bill now? It's like $200.
It's a lot.
The other day, my cable bill was legitimately like $240. I was like, what's going on here? What is happening?
I don't even know what it is. I don't even have a guess.
But what?
Does that include internet? No.
Yeah.
Still.
It's still great.
Still not like a better.
Yeah, but excuse me, Tommy. Jesus Christ,
that sounds kind of reasonable to me.
I know that Brandon Walker.
That was courage. That would have been absurd for just a game.
Brandon Walker does his college football show on there. I think the Dozen's on there, as well as all of our podcasts and random videos, 24/7 on Barstool. And like I said, you can get all the news and live shit you need, so it's not like you cut the cord and then you don't have any live action. So go to sling.com/Barstool, sign up now. That first month is just $10. After that, $35. You're gonna be saving a ton of money to spend it on bananas and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two good things.
Hat on sale now.
That logo, brother.
That's
is
our best sweatshirt. That might be our best sweatshirt.
It's a cool logo.
That banana just like walking, just like that's how cool you feel when you're smoking a cigarette and eating a banana.
Nate was saying that
I
it
wish
looks like a minor
Really
league
wish I
baseball
like bananas
team.
now.
It does, yeah. We're actually gonna
That's
do.
why we're doing
We
it.
got a couple of ideas for separate minor league baseball teams.
Wait.
But this came and then it was like,
Can you
wait,
hit us
actually
with
that's
one?
not good. What's up?
Can you hit us with the Buffalo Bagels?
Buffalo Bagels.
Okay.
Okay.
They're all things we already have, and it's just like, we just sound like minor league
They
baseball.
look and sound like Buffalo, like minor league teams. So we
Oh,
just
I
made
like
them into
that.
logos. Yeah.
Do you open your bananas from the bottom?
No, I hear that nonsense.
That's how the monkeys do it.
Orangutans
That's
do it.
That's how the number one species.
But
in
I'm
the world.
smarter than us. Dude, telling
I'd
me
like to
that's
set
how
that up.
monkeys
Yeah.
do something is not like
an orangutan
oh, do you
could
shit into a
survive
toilet?
longer.
Monkeys shit into their hands.
An orangutan can survive longer in your apartment than you could in its tree.
Yeah, right.
I don't know if I believe that.
Here's the thing. I'm with you on things like shitting, but orangutans and monkeys are like, they are bananas. Like that's like their forte. So how they do it is they're experts.
I would say bananas and shitting, they're 50-50. That's like the two things they do. And pounding off. And they don't pound off right either.
You're describing you.
You shit, you jerk off, and eat bananas.
I puke more than monkeys
Yeah,
do. I have become so
disgusting.
worthless.
You know what it was? Somebody
It is
pinpointed.
amazing how little I provide.
Somebody pinpointed.
I just keep seeing these clips from like
The
series
reason
on Twitter.
puke fights.
I'm just like the
That's all I do.
steady decline of Heidelberg.
Degenerating.
Once I see
Yes.
like Heidelberg is wasting away, it's like, what's going on?
It's unbelievable. It is like a real life
Somebody
version of Frank
pinpointed it, the
Reynolds, where it's
couscous.
just
You were cooking couscous at your stove, and you just shit yourself and kept cooking the couscous.
well, couscous is hard to cook. It burns fast.
Yeah, so you can't stop.
You did what?
It was. I was sick. I was very ill, and
Why would you cook couscous while you're sick?
It was.
Like none of it makes sense.
We were a heavy pandemic right now, right? Wasn't it that it?
Does that matter?
Yeah, it was like pandemic. I
No.
couldn't. It was like the first 2 weeks where we were like we
You know
don't
how
go
many times
outside
I
kind of
shit
deal.
my pants in the pandemic?
Zero?
Zero, bro.
Well, good for you.
Okay, show off.
But I was cooking and I went that down. I had chicken in the
By
oven.
the way, I
couscous
love
on the
how
stove.
no physical action you do here is going to justify this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Watch this.
You aligned your digestive tract.
it was like how they fucking do with the
When you put your feet
with
up on the thing?
I was like, it was like
squatty
so
potty?
It made you shit.
It just like
Yeah. You squatty pottied yourself.
It was like those fucking like I don't know, in futuristic movies when they hit a button, the doors just open.
You trap doors.
I
Yeah.
accidentally got a pea spot, and it was just like boom.
Wait, was it solid?
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Was it solid?
No.
It was like couscous, probably.
It was no. The couscous was still being prepared.
No, I'm saying the shit was like the couscous.
Couscous
like-
is solid.
Isn't it couscous
No,
like rice?
couscous is a nice Israeli rice.
Oh
Calvin.
Jesus Christ! None of that matters. You shit yourself, that's fine. It's the fact that you continued to cook.
It was minutes later, but it was look, if I'd gone to poop, couscous burns. Right?
Stop cooking
No,
it.
I couldn't have. I'm just not realizing I could have taken it off. the fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turn it down to a
Year
low
and a half
simmer.
later,
Move it.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Moron.
Yeah, you're right. Valid. That would have been.
I
The
know
whole
I'm right.
time I thought you guys were saying like, let it burn down the house.
No. Just turn it off.
Yeah, no, that was probably last March. It's
Put the
fucking.
couscous on a low
That was
simmer.
March 2020.
Clean the shit
November.
up.
No, December 2021. I'm like, oh yeah, could have taken out the fire.
Unbelievable. You are an idiot. But you're not as big. You're an idiot. You're a pussy.
Yeah.
Roan just whispered to Nick like, am I pussy if I get the booster shot? Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. You get the booster shot, you're a sheep and a pussy.
A man needing a booster just
I
doesn't
mean,
sit right with
yeah,
me.
do you sit in a little high chair too?
Yes, dude, I do.
You probably put your seatbelt on in the back seat too.
Pussy! I literally did that last night in
Yeah,
Uber. There was
big
a
old
sign that
pussy.
said to do it, and I did it.
Really?
So I'm a
What a
fucking
pussy.
I'm a pussy.
See, but that's the. I wouldn't call myself a. I guess pussy's the word.
Yeah.
But we always talk about that show. Was it The Push?
Yes.
On Netflix. You know the show?
Oh yeah, where they like create a scenario
I
where
gotta
you have
watch
to pick
that.
whether you
It's
kill
amazing.
someone or not.
Kill somebody.
Yeah.
And the one
And
guy
like,
does.
but like, I don't even get to the kill. Kill I do, of course. But like, even if they have all kinds of tests for people where they show them signs, such as you saw last night, where
Yes.
it's like, stand up while you fill out this form, and everyone like gets out of their chair.
Slowly break them down.
And
Yeah.
it fills up, or like you go into an elevator and everyone's facing facing the wall,
And then how
and
everyone
you're
turns
kind of
around.
like, you're kind of like, okay, yeah,
I
all right.
genuinely think I wouldn't do some of those things.
Oh, absolutely.
I know you would.
I love conforming.
But like,
wouldn't
okay,
think
I'm
once.
with you on that. But like, if there's a bunch of chairs, I'm sitting down. Like one of them is that everybody stands in front of a chair, and then there's an open seat. I'm sitting down. I don't give a fuck how many you stand.
But wouldn't you think like the chair is poisoned or something?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you think there's a
Poison
reason nobody
chair?
Everybody knows the number one cause of death is the poison chair.
It's Christmas trees burning down
Like the
poison
AIDS needles in
chairs.
movie theaters. Yeah, that's
What?
a poison chair.
AIDS needles.
Yeah.
Put needles in a chair.
I don't know.
Who would do such a thing?
I forgot he did that.
Oh yeah.
That
He
was
tried
awesome.
to kill Frankie.
Trying to
Oh,
poison
yeah.
the chair
puncture
before.
Frankie's nutsack.
That was dangerous. Dave
What
was
would
such a
you have done
pussy
if
That
about
was
sat down?
that was
Yeah,
reckless.
what?
Dave was all up in arms about that.
He made a voodoo doll of me. He
Yeah.
tried to use voodoo on me. I was just trying to do something in the physical realm. I don't like the fucking bad guy.
I remember arguing for you on that one, being like, no, Roan predicted. He said something was going to happen to him. And Dave was like, because he stabbed him with a fucking needle. Well, yeah.
He used the occult on me.
It's way worse, dude.
I didn't get
But
to
yeah,
that.
I know I would follow those things. I'm a sheep in that way. I definitely
Some
would.
things for sure, but some things no fucking way, man. No
Dude,
fucking way I'm doing it.
I'm the sheep. Like you're a sheep.
Or there's
at least I'm
another
not
one.
annoying. If I had to choose between being a sheep and being kind of someone who's obnoxious, you don't like to sit down next to in a bar. Sheep. Every
Right,
time.
I'm
Let
a
me
go
tell you
with the
something.
flow sheep
Easy,
type
You're
of guy.
both.
easy peasy.
You're both.
I'm both.
You're the sheep who's super obnoxious.
I have a
There's
family
a-
member who's been bothering me into the booster shot, and they're just bothering me.
I
And
mean-
I'm just to shut them up. I'm fucking doing it.
Are
I
we
got
allowed
a text
to
last
get
night
it?
from my mom.
Just bother. You're getting bothered,
What?
and it's
We're,
not
like,
worth the
allowed to
bother.
get it?
Yeah, we are
Yeah,
now.
I think it like
The
just happened.
messaging's been not
Very
as
bad.
strong as the vaccines. Like vaccines are like, you gotta get this. This, it's like, I don't know if, am I supposed, I know this is, I shouldn't even say this because I don't want to spread misinformation. My one,
Yeah, everyone's gonna listen to you.
no,
Whatever.
my one fear, like,
right
this is
now.
probably
I go to
the
beer
thing,
talk
like,
Here's a
all my
great
medical
example.
advice.
Boys in
wrong
chairs.
parts of Twitter.
Joe
I saw
Rogan
the-
and Tommy Smokes.
Yeah.
I saw the
Dana White's
California
coming in
governor didn't make like a public appearance like 2 weeks after getting the booster shot. And I was like, oh fuck. I was like, this thing might be
Yo,
bad
there was the
news.
one girl.
I'm gonna get it though.
The nurse.
No,
remember
you
the
go on through it.
vaccine.
Go on through it
Yeah, you
already.
go on through it, it's fine. When the vaccine like first dropped, and there was like a nurse. Remember the nurse who passed out on camera? She got the shot. She passed out, and then like a couple months ago, the tinfoil hat like anti-vax people were like, "Do you know what happened? She died," and she just didn't. And like the internet ran with it, and everybody was like, "That nurse is fucking dead." And then like everybody believed it, and there was one person who was like, "This is her yesterday, dude. Like, what are you talking about?" There's a million things like that. This person
Yeah.
didn't make an appearance.
And
this
they-
person
they
hasn't been
work.
heard from. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna just do everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Do
just,
it
I don't
all.
want to be bothered. I
I'm
don't
not-
want someone bitching at me about it, so it's just like, all right.
But
I'll
I
do it.
also I don't care if you don't get it. I'm like
Same.
No.
I'm anti-vax. I'm anti-pro-vax. I'm just fucking whatever, dude. I don't care.
Go with the flow.
None of it's
Again,
real.
I'm a sheep. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
probably get
yeah,
it.
right.
People stop bothering me about it.
You
Although
know
no one's
what?
really
The
bothering me
main
about it.
reason, the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you over the last 2 years is to be an anti-vax person who dies.
Oh yeah.
Those ones that like their last
Yeah.
Facebook post was like, "Fuck the vax, pro-America," and then the next one's like, "This is Donald's wife. He's dead." The most embarrassing thing that can happen to a person.
Right before they put me on the fucking what do you call it? The
Gurney.
oxygen.
No.
Wait, what the
Life support?
Yes, you
Ventilator.
have
Oh,
to.
the ventilator.
Oh.
the ventilator.
Yeah.
I would be like, if I die, don't fucking touch my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I have a lot of shit on there where they're gonna come for my receipt, and it's not just fucking leave
Just
it
say I
alone.
got hit by a
Say
car
I'm
or
hanging out with
something.
that nurse.
But if they have, the wife has the login to the page, she should just delete that post, or at least like take down the "Don't tread on me" filter on it.
But you know why? Because you know that was a wife who was like, Donald, you fucking idiot!
Yeah.
Like, get the boost, get the vaccine.
He literally died on the hill. Like,
I feel like that happened to a lot of radio hosts. I kept seeing a radio host anti-vax died after spouting, being like, "Don't you dare get the vaccine."
And
And
do you
then
think at the end they're like, fuck, I should have got that vaccine? Or do you think they're so
Yes.
set in their ways?
Actually,
I don't
also
know, man.
before the ventilator, I wouldn't tell my wife anything, so I'd kill myself. Because I'd be
I
like,
died from a gunshot wound.
yeah,
not COVID,
I didn't
bro.
die from COVID. I died
Yeah.
from a fucking bullet in my head. So shut up.
I mean, my
We
sister,
have a mental health issue in this country.
my sister is a nurse, and she was saying that there were like people who were anti-vax, like dying from COVID, being like, nope, I got pneumonia or like whatever, like just
I was
full
ready with my
denial.
time.
Yeah.
Here's my time anyway.
47
God's
years,
plan,
that was
man.
mine.
God's
That was me.
plan.
That was
Natural
it.
causes.
Now your sister's a nurse. Do you just walk? I guess you probably have fucking oaths you swore to help that person no matter what. But if they're like, I have pneumonia, I'd be like, all right, man, whatever. I'm wasting my time on it.
Fuck off.
She pro
I'm gonna go check a little girl's
She
reflex.
thinks she
Yeah,
got it?
yeah.
All right.
She's got a brain. She's
Okay.
she's all
But some
about.
nurses
She's
don't
all
know
about
what
the
the fuck
medicine
they're
to
talking
stop you
about.
from
No.
getting sick.
There's dumb nurses. There's nurses
Bro,
who don't know what the
dumb
fuck they're
nurses.
The
talking
nurses
about.
that are quitting or anti-vax, I'm like, that's scary. There was doctors.
Yes.
There was what was it? Maybe she was telling me the story. I think it was someone she knew in her world that was like, there was this like an up and coming doctor, went to Columbia, all this shit, like just got like handpicked by like the best orthopedic surgeon, whatever the fuck it is in the world, career made. But he was like, but you got to get the vaccine if you're gonna be like on my team and in my suite or whatever. And he was like, all right then, I'm out.
Do you remember when?
I think it's funny that people are surprised by this because like don't you have friends?
Yeah, don't you know how dumb the world is?
Like every single one of your friends is in some career now, and they're all fucking idiots.
right.
Like,
Yeah,
I-
like when your
with
friends become
teachers, when
lawyers
you
and
doing,
shit.
you learn, your friends are.
Yeah.
My friend is a lawyer. Is like, yeah, you want me to look over your stuff? I'm like, absolutely not.
No.
I don't
I
want
know
you to
you.
look over fucking anything. I'm gonna go. I know you're a fake lawyer. I'm gonna go to a fucking real lawyer. It's like-
Yeah.
I saw
That's
you
the
trying
thing.
to smoke a
But-
whole pack of cigarettes in one mouthful once. Like, I'm not going to touch fucking either. I said,
But here's the
I have
thing.
friends who have
Okay.
nurses. I have friends who are doctors. I would not trust them with fucking a thing.
Riddle me this though, John. When you're like, I'm gonna go to a real lawyer, who is that?
It's just a guy who I haven't seen.
Right,
on that.
because that lawyer has friends who's also seen him try to smoke a whole pack of
I
cigarettes.
haven't seen him try to hit himself in the face with piss while he stands up.
Speaking of, we had the Out and About boys on the KC Radio podcast yesterday.
They're gay.
Brother. Well, we congratulated
Where's
Pat.
They had an AIDS scare recently.
Yes.
Gay.
I almost, dude, that was my exact face. I had never laughed so hard. Pat said he was so slutty for the last 6 months he had an AIDS scare.
Yeah, an AIDS scare has to
The
be
year of our Lord
horrible.
And then you know what?
2021.
The only thing worse than fucking so promiscuously you think you might have AIDS is finding out it's not AIDS, it's just you.
Yeah.
Like he felt like he had
His body was
AIDS, and the doctor was like, "Nope, it's just your lifestyle." That he goes, "I signed up for Equinox the next day."
I know AIDS is like a
Here he
mini-
comes.
He said he took a nap like in the. Oh, we need a mic. Do we have
walking
do we have an extra one?
embodiment of
Yeah,
AIDS.
the next one.
He said he took a nap like in the like in the middle of the workday. He woke up
I
like,
thought I was terminally ill.
"But I was terminally ill." He says.
It was HIV, not AIDS.
You thought
I thought I had a house in Virginia.
Not that a bourbon in Dallas.
Bro, that is.
Daddy thought he had a house in Virginia, and I would put it off too. Getting tested, I'm like, this is it, man. I was thinking like how I could involve it in content. I'm like, do I go?
I'll tell you what.
I was like, do I go public? Because then like I'm branded even more.
Bro, I'm telling
How's
you
that?
right now,
We could use an AIDS guy.
if you got AIDS, you would be your followers go through the roof.
Yeah.
It would be.
People, you want to get out and about on the map? You want to get Joey hired full time? When do you get
Dude.
AIDS?
It's like you
It
guys
was
talking about how you
fucking-
would never suffer in silence. It's the same
Yes.
deal.
Oh.
No, I was so like the doctor was like, you're fine first of all. Second of all, he's like, what have you been doing the past 7 months? I'm
Guys.
Like, well, just
Fucking everything.
Like
I
how
was like, I've
often?
been boozing and like the partying like crazy. It was so bad, like in the middle of the day.
You heard about meth, Doc?
Yeah, it was so bad in the middle of the
Boozing
day. I'd
and
go and
using.
like lay down. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But then I thought I thought I was overdosing on energy drinks, so I cut that out.
fucking.
Yeah, it's either energy drinks or AIDS.
It's too many 5 hours
Rough
or
fucking-
8.
Monster doesn't love
You
that.
thought it was energy?
No,
Either
because
I got a
you
little bit
crash so
too
bad
much
with energy drinks. I
caffeine
was
or
having,
no
like,
T cells.
I was having like 4 energy drinks a day, and I was like, maybe I'm just crashing
yeah,
really
that's
hard.
right.
Did anybody ever like? I would have loved
Kelly
to catch
McKelly
Pat,
called me.
like just like in the fucking gambling cave like this, and he wakes up like,
Pat was wrong. I had 3 Red Bulls today.
I had 3
I got that real 2 p.m. crash. You know?
You know how you operate like where you'll be like half asleep and half not?
Yeah,
You're like in
yeah,
that
yeah.
twilight zone. I would like be operating like that from like 11 a.m. to 3, like here. And like Kelly Martin would walk in, she'd be like, I had this room reserved. And I'd be like,
That was Jon Snow type shit.
Henry Golding needs the green room. Get the AIDS kid out of there.
What has been happening though? What is it? Can you just get a little bit more specific about your sex life?
Like, how many
as
guys
far
have you
as,
fucked in the last 6
no, it's
yeah.
not even that. It's
Well,
not
what's
like
the
it's not. I don't know.
No.
It's not the number of people. It's
is,
just
though.
like the
It
fact
is.
that every time you
How
it
dirty
is.
the dick is, you mean?
Yeah.
It's how dirty. It's every time you fuck, they're in the back of your head. You're like, this person might have
The
HIV.
dick's in the back of your head.
It's like pregnancy for you is like pregnancy is fine. There's like a kid, whatever. You are in the kid's life. You're not.
I assure you,
HIV
I'd
is
rather
like
have
that
AIDS
shit is
right
real. So it's like that fucking.
I really thought AIDS was like
Yeah,
gone
AIDS
though.
is
I
This
thought
is
it was
HIV.
I
AIDS
thought it was
is
like
like
medieval,
HIV is
though.
treatable,
This is
isn't it
HIV
not?
cholera.
You thought AIDS was like cholera?
Something you would get on the Oregon Trail or something that like it doesn't really
A
happen
rattlesnake
anymore.
bite?
Listen, AIDS, you get AIDS right now, it's like, I'd rather have AIDS than COVID, I think.
What?
It's less embarrassing.
God.
Yeah.
It's less embarrassing to be like, call COVID.
Get that Johnson & Johnson for PrEP.
have
or
it-
whatever.
AIDS legit is done, dude.
This is
you get the
our-
medicine, you're fine.
This show's DeBaby moment.
I'd rather have AIDS than
I'm telling you, AIDS is
I don't even know
fucking
what that means.
nothing.
We all laughed. I was thinking it was a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing at all.
It's a cancelable.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
it's fine. No,
It's
listen.
all
The
you.
good news, but I'm still not out of the woods yet because I got the rapid test, and that cleared
There's a
AIDS.
rapid test
It
for
takes
Swab your dick.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
No,
AIDS
they
is
prick your finger,
nothing.
and it takes.
That's
So like,
theranos.
that tested me like for 3 months prior. So like anything 3 months before, I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
But I had 3 months prior.
Before that,
I also was.
when you've been on a 6-month bender, that's a
yeah.
problem.
So I'm not out of the woods yet.
So when you tell a gay guy to pause, does that short for positive?
I mean, I never thought in my life I would know anybody who would ever have an AIDS scare like ever again.
I was like,
Are you making this
I lost
about you?
28 pounds.
I just can't believe someone I know
I lost
had an
almost,
AIDS scare.
I lost almost 30 pounds in 6 months.
Yeah, that's crazy
Which
because
is
you look
not
exactly the same.
How do you? Yeah, I was gonna
Switch
say, how do you even know you
Wanna
lost?
switch
You
back?
can weigh yourself?
No, but I hopped up. I went home for Thanksgiving. My mom was like, "What is wrong with you?"
AIDS.
I was
Mom.
like,
AIDS, Mom, I fucked
and
so
AIDS,
many
Mom.
people.
I got the AIDS.
I might have a
Sit
terminal
down,
disease.
guy.
but that was the old me. I'm better now.
Oh, yeah.
Healthy. Yeah. Crushing Altoids. Back in the gym.
Well, congrats on not having AIDS.
Thank you guys.
Wait,
Go check out Out and About. New episode's out.
New episode
the
came
KC
out.
Radio is. Well, we also did say that, like, God bless Joey Camasta because he made Pat come out of the closet. Because Pat was just the worst gay guy ever.
Horrible gay guy.
I mean, we said he
He's
dresses
like talking basketball.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he dresses like Nick and he plays basketball. He can't be a gay guy.
Like, hey,
Like if you have a good Euro step, you're not a good gay. I thought he was gonna be.
having AIDS.
Yeah, you went real gay.
I'll show them. Don't think I'm gay, huh?
I actually think on the last Pints, you guys said that KC Radio was the gayest podcast at Barstool.
Yes.
No,
He said that.
Oh, he said that.
He said he
it
went to
about
he came to the
us,
live show and he said I'm at the gay Barstool podcast. And then he was like, yeah, the only competition we have around here is you guys. You're the #1 gay
He
podcast.
took that personally, like MJ.
Yeah. And I took that personally. Joey, raise your hand if you know what gooning is. A goon pit.
He
a
showed me.
Gooner.
Yeah.
None of you guys know except for you?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, well,
I
we
was
now
in-
know.
I was in your.
Gooning.
Raise your hand if you know what Oswego.
Oswego?
No, it's not Oswego.
Ayahuasca?
No.
Asiago?
It sounds like Asiago, but it's not. It's there's like an anime. What's the anime porn called?
Hentai.
Hentai.
I think.
I get those mixed up. That's my problem. So sometimes I'll talk to Ken Jack about a movie. I'll be like, oh, is that one of those hentai movies? No. Well, there's an anime hentai thing where girls like basically like they get a facial and they like look at the camera and they like do goofy faces. And there's a gay version of that.
It's a nice little humor.
And they're cartoons.
No, but you're trying to make your eyes wide, like you're trying to look like the cartoons. And then there's a gay version of that called gooning, where like you just jerk off, like make like a
That just sounds
one of
Like
those
a weird
faces.
cum face.
Yeah. So Joey was introducing us to this, and he was like, here's my phone, like look at all these gooning pictures. These are what we send back and forth to each other.
Oh
all the
my
time.
God, dude.
So I'm swiping, and it's like guys like this, and then
It's offensive, by the way.
It is.
It's like, okay, this is like it's no one.
Offensive to whom?
There's no hot dudes doing this. It's a bunch of fucking.
So a bunch of people look like Pat.
It's a bunch. No, it's worse than that. That guy who was like this, like the.
Oh, the
fucking-
one that was squatting?
That
was real bad.
That dude looked like he got his beard trimmed at the mobile barbershop.
His gut was hanging and his dick was on.
It
Anyway,
was-
I'm swiping through. It's a bold move to give somebody your phone, especially if you're Joey Canasta, and let them
Yeah,
swipe
but when
through
you're
your phone.
when you're giving it to show them guys jerking off,
Well,
what else? Yeah. What else can you find in there?
So when
You opened
segue,
it, you
like,
walked through the door.
lob that, what up? Slam it down. He has a GIF of himself, not even a video, a GIF of himself jerking off and coming on his own face.
What? You saw that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
He's sitting down on the couch and he's like, and it's just like, shoom.
A GIF is worse than a video.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You have
he's
to
like, somebody
harder.
needed to like send it to like, gifupload.com or whatever the fuck, you know.
Where like, he took
or
a
he
live
sent it to,
photo and made it into, like, he
or
took
he
steps.
screen recorded it,
Yeah.
and
Or
looped
he
it,
has
or
like
he
his
sent it
own
to,
quigs to make
yeah, just like, or he sent it to Playboy Marty and said, make a fucking GIF of this.
No more's like, what is this now?
Bro, just a fucking.
He's taught me so much because he walked in unprompted. He's like, my butthole like loosens up when I'm around Chef Donnie. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait,
and then he's walked out of the room. I didn't know you could like when
Guys
you're
get
around
wet?
somebody you're attracted.
Yeah,
to. you get-
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
For real?
That's what he told me.
No, he was using hyperbole. He's
I don't
like,
think he
this-
was.
this, like, linguini makes my dick hard.
No, I think he adjusted aperture.
Dude, he is, he makes, I try to like, get up for him. Well, that's a bad phrasing. But I like, when he comes in, I'm like, I know that this guy's thing is to be like over the top and funny, and I'm gonna over the top and out funny him, and I can't do it. Like, he just keeps going to another level where I'm like, all right, you win, man. I'm
And you're
sorry.
joking, and he's getting like bukkake by 5 guys in a parking deck. Like, actually, like, that's like a real story he has.
Yes, right. That leads me to another thing we were discussing. We didn't end up doing this on the episode. I think that a blow bang should be called the gang blow.
What's a blowback?
What's a blowback?
What are you guys, children?
Okay.
Kinda.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know either.
What's
You're
a
not gonna know.
cartoons?
You're gonna know. I think you've been in one. You're not gonna know.
More or
No,
less.
yes.
Wait,
Bunch of fucking
that's
prudes.
fucking weird.
Is it a
blow gang?
gangbang where a bunch of people blow?
It's
It's just like instead of like it's like one girl and like a million guys, but she just blows
Only
them.
blow it.
Yeah.
Oh, we had
But then
a
they call
circle suck in high school. There were
See,
rumors that
that's
this
a better
girl went
phrase.
around and just sucked everyone's dick in a circle.
Did you guys
Were
have,
you in it?
No.
Oh my god, I
Wait,
would have passed out if
did you
Tommy
guys have
was
like
in
the
a circle
lipstick
suck.
rumor?
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
whole thing, right?
That was
Okay.
not a rumor in my school. That was a thing.
Actually,
That
What
was where you,
girls
like,
put on
different
different colored
colored
lipstick,
lipsticks, so
and they
you-
see how
how deep.
deep they can go, and leaves a rainbow on guys'
So like
dicks.
I went and I could
That
only
was
get
a-
like
that was
halfway
like an
down,
urban
and you went,
legend
you
of
get
mine.
Wait, how does it not all just fucking blend together and become?
Yeah, it
one
would just be
color?
one
I
color.
think it does.
Yeah, I don't think it's not like
No,
the
no
Olympics.
one let the ladies know. They're like, yeah, that was just making up statistics at the end.
Well, that was just
Samantha
a
got
that was
this
a
one.
brilliant. Like one guy was like, I'm gonna get all these chicks to suck me off. I tell them it's a contest.
Yeah, it basically just looks like a fucking artist's palette at the end, which
Just
is mixed all
smeared up.
together.
Right.
Yeah.
That
very
I
vibrant
don't
colored
know if
red
that
on
actually
jeans.
happened. I know for a fact that the smiling game or whatever.
Smiles.
That happened in my
What
school.
is that?
Everybody sits at. This would actually be good if we could do it somehow here. Everybody sits at a table and there's one girl
Get
underneath.
Pat back over.
Yeah. Joey would for sure do this.
Oh.
And then she sneakily starts sucking one of you. And
That
you,
we
you
called
can't
that.
smile.
We
smile.
called that, and I mean, none of us did
Yeah,
it, but
let's do
that was referred to as stone face.
Stone face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had a name for that?
You're just doing it without a name?
I need to live life, man.
Nick's like, we just
I mean,
called
none
that
of us
girl
were-
sucking dick
I
under
know,
the table.
I don't know what you guys
are doing.
myself and all of my friends in high school. No one participated. It
Yeah,
was just
but
like,
you gotta be-
yeah, this thing
We
we
would
had.
play Cum Cracker instead.
Oh, that's like wet cookie.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
A Limp
No, not
Bizkit?
actually, not
That's what Limp Bizkit is.
Oh, Limp Bizkit is for wet cookie?
That's the one where you come on the
cracker.
and
Biscuit.
whatever the last person at the end has to eat it.
The last one to come.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah, that's what Limp
that
Bizkit
is-
is.
Yeah, but I've heard about all these too, but nobody actually.
But that's what I mean. How
Nobody's
is it?
done
We
that.
saw,
how-
I saw there was, we definitely blogged about one where it did happen.
It's crazy.
like-
to
It
be
There's like
the kid in
fraternities in the
high school.
80s. Like
Yeah, I would hope
Porkies
that
type
that's
shit.
like dead
Yeah.
now. But I don't know,
Cancel
shit's
culture
so-
doesn't let you do it anymore.
No, or the opposite though. Everything's so like fucking floofy, free fucking that like I don't know. Yeah, me and my friends
No
come
one's
on
like,
crackers
"Hey,
anymore.
Would that fall into like shame?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
eating cum crackers.
Right.
It's
I
less
think
of a
that's
kink
shame,
issue. It's more of an accuracy issue. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody.
Come on a
Me
cracker.
and my homies can't come accurately.
I need like a big. I need
a
at least a
cookie cake.
bagel.
Cookie cake.
Yeah, I can't imagine being like the guys in high school who hear that and then do it. You know. Because I was never the guy to do any of these things. Like I wonder. I always wondered who was.
As a sheeple, had anyone asked me to, like, if they're like, "Yo, we're all gonna come on this cookie," I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" Let's
Yeah, but
fucking
you
go.
wouldn't. You would have been a pussy about like we're all gonna sit at this table and get our dick sucked. Because you would have been afraid.
I would have done whatever everyone was doing.
Really?
If everyone was like, "We're sitting at the table,"
I
I'd
think
be
like
all right.
has anybody ever actually played spin the bottle?
No.
Yeah, in fifth
Yeah,
grade.
just for
You
like
did?
kissing.
For
I
kissing,
think,
yeah.
I think for kissing, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like
we were older,
and when
we
that
started
happened,
funny. Yeah.
I encountered it once, and when that happened, I was like, nah, man, like I'm gonna be over here drinking like a beer or something.
Yeah.
You know, I was even too pussy to do that shit. I don't want to do things in front of, or like 7 minutes in heaven. Anybody do that? Where you-
No,
no.
That feels like fake to me, you know. But there's these names and shit exist for a reason.
Spin
And
the
there's
bottle
just
we did, but that was it never. But that was like when we were.
and were
really
you
young.
just like, or you
Yeah.
like yeah.
Yeah, it was very.
Yeah, this was actually I think it was the night I got my first kiss, but they were playing spin the bottle.
Wait,
and, like,
you didn't
making
get a
out.
kiss until there was alcohol involved in the ring?
No, that's what I mean. I was like trying to be like, no, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna be over
maybe-
here. Like,
me too.
I think I kissed. I think I was late though because I remember Section 9 starting 9 producer Jay Hay was he came out of the fucking box real hot. And he was like getting his dick sucked, and I was like, I haven't even kissed a girl yet. Fuck. Really? I think
Yeah.
it was like 7th into 8th grade.
I was 8th grade.
Yeah.
My first girlfriend dumped me because I was afraid to kiss her.
Yeah, I didn't get dumped for it. Well, I guess I probably did eventually. Now looking back on it, but I definitely had, girlfriends that were like, "Let's fucking go, dude."
Yeah.
And I was like,
No can do.
Yeah. What are you fucking looking at? You didn't fuck till you were like 25.
Bro, first of all,
Outta here.
I fucked when I was 16. I just forgot about it, and then fucked again until I was 19. And then
I think there's a word for
Okay,
that.
let me do it.
Yeah, there is.
Wait, what's the word? Where's the word? I don't get it. What's the word?
I think it starts with an M.
Molested.
I thought he was gonna start with an R, but okay. Either way, it works. And we know that to be true.
Take
But
either.
the
You know,
that
you've been
was,
molested
this
5
one was a
times.
different. This one I was
Only one more, too.
was consensual. But my first kiss, I was in like 4th grade or 5th grade, and then in the car right afterwards we got my mom's wooden, those wood cars, and we're in the back seat, and the girl got you remember Stomp Rockets?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
shot up in the air.
She got a rocket and she started
Shot it up his
sucking
ass.
it right in front of me. And I was like, oh my God, this is moving really fast. Then we broke up. But I fucking met her halfway with the kiss.
She was not halfway to a
blowjob.
I think it's pretty close.
Kissing? Is
Right?
halfway to a blowjob?
If we're going
Do
kissing.
the bases. You got to at least go to second base.
What a second base.
Touching.
That's a good question. What did you guys grow up as the bases?
Is that hand job?
The
no.
bases for
Oh.
me was first base kissing, second base was
Touch.
rub
Feel,
the tits
feel,
or
yeah.
like feel the dick. And then then third base was oral. So I think like sloppy seconds was like fingering and hand jobs.
But they're
Because the second to third base was an issue. I think it should be kissing, fingering, oral, like hand stuff, kissing, hand stuff, mouth stuff.
yeah.
Kissing.
And then I guess
stuff.
between first and second is like rubbing tits and rubbing like over the pants hand jobs.
I think that's
And then,
right.
and
Well,
then
I like that
between
being
second
second
and third
base.
is like nothing. I guess titty fucking.
I like just the over the clothes touching being second base because then it really exemplifies how hard it is to go from first to third.
I like that. You
First to second is tough. I got picked off going first to second. I was at the Foggy Bottom haunted house, and I was reaching. I felt like my homie Josh's hand. Shit.
Trying to take a lead.
I remember, you know the movie Sliding Doors, where it's like how your life would be different if like she made it through the subway doors. In 9th grade, freshman year, there was this girl. I won't use her real name. Her name was Molly, and she was like the.
Feels like that's her real name.
No. And she was like the 9th grade hoe, and she like IM'd me out of nowhere one time. She's like, "Come over to my house after school tomorrow," and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" And I was too big of a pussy, and I was so scared I didn't go.
Who you would
and
be
I
today.
always wondered like who I would be today had I gone to not Molly's house after school the next day. And
I mean,
Be Leonardo DiCaprio.
I just
Drugs
always
and dead.
wonder
I
how
think drugs
different
and
my
dead.
life would be.
you'd be in the gutter, bro. I remember being on the phone. I'm so old that we would like call on like a landline, and then like you pick up the downstairs phone, the upstairs phone,
Yeah.
so like multiple people could be on. So we had like a couple, like me and my boy, and then I guess a couple girls were on the phone, and everybody was talking about like how far they've gotten. That was always, is that how you guys said it? We always like, how far have you gotten?
Yeah.
And I was doing like the 40-year-old virgin, like, yeah, man, like I'm fucking totally slapped a tit before, you know?
Yeah.
And this girl, Maya, was like, yeah, right, you're still in the dugout. And it was like, like crowd erupted. It's like she could have hung up and been like, thank you, good night. Like this, the 9 o'clock's the same as the 7 o'clock, I'll see you then. It was a kill shot. I was just like, ah.
Yeah.
You could have been like
Clearly
a
still sticks with me to this
suicide
day.
story.
Yeah, yes.
Clancy
Maya
was
could have
bullied
fucking
over the phone.
sent me to that fucking hell.
I got really nervous before I was supposed to be my first blowjob. I was kissing this girl, and she was like, "I want to suck your dick," and I didn't know what to say. So I just looked at her, and I was just like, "Me too." I said, "Me too." And I wasn't lying, but it just like it ruined everything.
Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, I was,
I've tried. It's fucking
Have you
hard.
tried?
sucking
No,
dick.
I was speaking in your head, but yes, of course I've
Okay.
tried. No, I've tried to. Yeah, both were.
Oh,
right.
well, yes.
I'm not flexible, and I have a small dick, so it just has never
That's a
crossed my
recipe
mind.
for
It's
disaster,
never.
man. That was so
I probably
funny.
haven't tried since I guess I would maybe.
Since what?
No,
Since last
fucking
week,
Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, we always have this debate. How would you suck your dick if you tried to suck your dick?
Laying
If you
down.
tried. You lay down and throw your legs over your head?
I think that's probably the best way for success.
because you're like dick.
You
and
guys
dicks
would,
go
you
in.
guys would do it.
No.
No.
I mean, listen. You would try, and you see how it
I
would
don't
go.
think I'd like it.
Well, that's what I mean. You would do it, and then if you didn't like it, you don't have to keep doing
I
it.
like a lot of things I don't like.
I think they're a little overrated. I think blowjobs for girls are overrated. So like, if it was like myself doing it, I'd be more focused on like I'm sucking a dick right now instead of my dick is
No,
getting
but do you
sucked.
like when you're
But it's like
jerking
jerking
off,
off.
like, I'm giving myself a hand job.
Yeah.
right
I
now.
know. I'm more convinced I'm getting one.
Really?
Well,
I'm
not
sorry,
really.
what?
I just feel like.
Well, no, that's true. Yeah, like when you're jerking off, you're not thinking about whether it's
jerking
you
a
or
dick
another
off.
person doing it.
It's harder to ignore a dick in your mouth.
We're gonna need that clip real
It
quick.
is.
What is it, like a dick in the mouth, or like what's the bird
Bird
in the hand?
Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the hen. No,
I agree that seems like it's more. It's something like we think of it now. We would not do it, but
Right.
if we were able to do it, I think
It
it
would
would
just
fall
be-
right in line with
it would just
jerking
be
off.
Doing it
masturbating.
now is too much of a thing. You wouldn't be able to ignore it. But
Right.
if you grew up like when you're like 12, you jerk off, and when you're 14, you learn how to suck yourself off. You would just do it.
But I think it depends where you come though.
And less clean.
Oh, wow.
You just
And where would you come?
You have a decision to make.
Then
It's like smelling your own
No.
farts. Like same
No, it's
thing.
not.
No, it is a very
Yeah,
different thing than
it's
that.
Very, very
Bridge
different
too
than
far.
that. But almost, it's kind of like if you're gonna do it, do it. No?
That'd probably come right out of my collar.
Yeah, like that little hole. You'd have a little fucking pool.
But I wonder if they would fall in line with what we're saying, where it's like, yeah, when you jerk off or when
Like,
you
you
suck your
don't-
own dick, you just come in your own mouth.
Like if you're jerking
That's what
off,
I'm
you don't want to
saying.
like stop at the last second and like.
I will not be retweeting this video.
This is light work, dude. This is just a regular old
Let's
episode.
bury
man.
this.
I have
Now
a,
it is too much of a thing, but I did get a kick out of Rogan.
Dude,
just dropping
this-
that like a
this
month ago, and he was like,
conversation-
"Yeah, I just fucking suck. I can suck
This
my dick."
jogged my memory of of the Man Show with Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope, and they both had their moms on, and they were doing a game where it was like their mom had to hold up like which one of them like played baseball, which one of them did this, and then one of the questions was which one of them tried to suck their own dick, and they held it up, and it was both. And this is from like 1999. And
That's
Joe
how you know
at
Rogan
the
was
time,
telling the truth, bro.
He was like, hey, I kissed the tip. All I did was kiss the tip. But like I hadn't even remembered that really specific quote from the Man Show until right now.
just kissed
It
the
proves
tip.
it's fucking true though.
That is a man who was secure
about it.
with his shit. He was
He
just
said
like,
that
yeah.
recently?
Yeah, it was when Shane, Mark Normand, and Ari were on. He was like, yeah, I can suck my own dick. And they were like, what? And he's like, yeah, man, like, he's like,
He's
you
been
see me.
talking
He
about
goes,
it.
you see me, I can do those splits and stuff. And they were like, doing a split is very different than sucking your own dick.
He's
like,
limbering back.
He
Christopher
said that
Maloney can do a
He's the anti-me.
he said he was like, he's like, every now and then I just kind of like flip it back to like remind myself that I can do it, but I don't. I was like,
What?
you sound like a guy sucking
You
your
need
own
a
dick.
physical reminder that you can do it?
Dude,
Hey, sometimes
I've
I still
never
got it.
fucking. That's like
like
oh,
an
just
affirmation.
so I know I still got it.
Yeah.
Like, go out in the backyard, shoot a J.
just
Just
fucking-
know I still got it.
Yeah, you go to the batting cage, hit a few ropes, like still do it.
Fucking just
Shoot
fucking
a-
kiss
shoot a
the
few
shit
ropes.
out of
Ropes,
your
yeah, ropes, man. I still got it. I mean, and I guess Joey just comes on his own face and jerking off.
Oh
He just
my
skips the
God.
sucking. It's
If you're, I mean,
madness,
it's
dude.
get out of jail free card. If you're gay, it's like fucking. Why wouldn't you?
Totally
always be
is. That's what being gay is the best, man, because you can do all sorts of wacky shit, and everyone's just like, that's what they do.
Be gay's the
That's how they
best. You
roll.
lose a few pounds and think you have AIDS.
Well, that's why I was considering gooning, because I was like, I would love to be gay. I just don't want to do stuff to dicks. But if I can, like, we just hang out. They want to turn the gambling cave into a goon pit.
Goon pit? Doesn't have to be a pit.
That makes it so much worse,
Yeah.
right? They were like,
Did
we'll have
they
porn
do
on the
it
stream.
together?
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Like everybody gets in the room together. It's
But
crazy,
I still
bro.
don't even fully understand it, and I'm afraid that I'm going to need to see a picture.
It's like how Heather didn't know racism.
Yeah, twist my arm, Rowan. Twist my fucking arm.
You have him on deck?
Of course.
Screensaver.
Google.
Oh. While you're doing that, I'm going to bring up something slightly more benign.
You were taking notes earlier.
Yeah.
I just wrote something else, so I didn't forget to bring it up. Today, down lowering the bar, they did the spicy BBJs. Caraba says he's never had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No way.
I honestly, with him, I never put it past him.
How
He's such a weird
is
kid,
that
bro.
possible?
He's
Right, it's
so
not even
weird.
really up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, like your parents just
Early on, it's not up to you.
I was late. I did have it late. It was just not a thing in my house until like.
What are you talking? You grew up in America, right?
I know, it's crazy. Not late, like teenager. But
What
it was,
did he
like, a
pack
little
for
later
lunch
than-
his entire childhood? It's like,
Man, it's I've had 50,000 people.
Like,
I
here's
have
like
peanut
the
butter
best
jelly every
example
night.
of it.
Do you?
Right now.
Just
I'm
like a
jealous.
goofy
They're-
ass
they're
face.
So good.
I have a PB&J and a glass of milk.
I understand
every
now.
fucking night.
Damn.
Yeah, all
I
the time.
might start
Unbelievable.
doing that.
Right before bed.
Bring it back. You know?
I go in, I get into bed with a fucking paper towel, PB&J on it, glass of milk.
You
fucking
eat in
wipe
bed?
that down. Oh, I eat so much in bed, it's crazy. I eat full meals in bed.
ants.
I eat.
Is there a specific side? Is there like the crumb side and then the sleep side?
No,
No, it's all
the
mixed
whole
up.
side
The
is the
whole
crumb
thing's crumbs.
side.
Okay.
Okay.
You're eating, when you said that you were like back, you're not sitting up.
No. I'll lay back. I eat crackers. I eat chips. I eat candy.
That's
I
gotta
eat.
be a mess.
It's a disaster scene. Yeah, it's terrible. I
Disaster.
wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But last night I fell asleep with peanut butter cups in my hands, and they both melted in my sleep because I have hot hands.
Sure.
And I woke up with just with chocolate everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really not. It's just.
It's not everywhere. Like it's not as bad as you think. It's not like a fucking murder scene.
there's
but like
anywhere.
there was a moderate amount of chocolate on my face.
That's
for
too
sure.
much. Any like drop. This is like you can't be a little bit of a mess when you're talking about chocolate in your bed at night.
Yeah.
If there's a little bit. Of too
I
much.
didn't.
Yes.
I actually wasn't even gonna tell. I definitely didn't tweet a picture because people have been like, "All right, this is too much." I wasn't gonna tell the story, but it just did happen. I just fell asleep. I eat in bed. I like to eat in bed.
He eats in bed. He sleep eats.
Isn't that bad for your like
Every-
your metabolism? Like
Bro,
it's like
I
bad.
had-
Your
I had a
body
bunch
needs to like
of-
rest.
I had a bunch of Oreos right before I went to bed last night. Woke up in the morning and just puked them all up.
You puked this morning? You puked
Not
Oreos?
2 days ago. But like I think like I ate them and then I went to sleep and I don't know like I think my digestive system like went to sleep. It was just fucking
Yes.
those Oreos came right back just like 8 hours later.
Yeah, I'm no stranger to eating Sour Patch Kids right until I fall
Right until
asleep.
the last
But
minute.
you feel like shit when you wake up.
This is how you know you're getting old. You know, like to me, it's not even about like drinking hangovers. It's about like you can't eat certain things anymore.
Yeah.
Heartburn or puking or getting sick or like can't sleep.
I feel sick after every time I eat.
Everything.
Every single thing I eat.
I know. I've been getting that recently.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's got to be. Something's wrong with it.
It
It does have to be something wrong, though, right? That's not just like, oh, you know, we're getting old or whatever. Like, I think we're getting old. And
We're just
there's
allergic
something
to every food when you hit 30. Like, you're not supposed to have like gluten. You're not supposed to have dairy. You're not
That
supposed to have
gluten
anything.
shit is no
Yeah.
joke, man.
I just feel like shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Maybe we
Yeah.
all have that.
Maybe we all have
Hey,
it.
I do think you just get
Spreading it
older,
around this.
and like,
That's what they don't tell
That's how
you,
you
man.
can
you know
catch
what
it airborne.
fucks me
Yeah.
up now? Wind.
Wind?
Absolutely deteriorates my body when I walk against it.
Wind?
To the point where I have to like take a break.
It's the invisible killer. Are you saying like W-I-N-D?
The silent killer, wind.
Wind is simply too much for me sometimes. Where I just gotta just
Because it like makes you cold, or because it's like
sensitive
blowing
skin?
you back.
because it's like
Or like it hits your teeth.
Feel like you run out of breath.
Because I felt it in my
it's
teeth
just
before.
a barrier now,
Yes.
where it's like I used to just take wind on and I fuck it up. Now it's like we gotta take a break.
You ever like turn sideways? Or you just,
That
you're
is-
just
I
trying to
usually
like.
just stop.
You win this round, win.
That is
I wanna see-
10
I
minutes
wa-
late because this wind is
Trent
simply
walks
too
to
much.
work basically doing like red light, green light with the wind. Like, all right, there's no more wind. Like, go, go. Okay, stop. Hide.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
that's closer to reality than you think. I'm older now. It's more than I can handle. sometimes.
That is a stark like change in I guess from even childhood to adulthood when you're at the beach and you switch from crashing into the waves to
Yes.
diving under.
Oh,
And that's
I
kind of what you're
transitioned to not
doing
even
with the
getting in
wind
water.
now. What's that?
I transitioned to not even getting in the water. Like it's a little rough out there today, guys. I'm gonna be back
Yeah,
here.
too much wind and it's going to be an Uber day. You know?
People look at like rain or snow or hail. Trent's like, what miles per hour we got from the
45 miles per
northeast?
hour, I'll never
That
make
will
it.
lift you.
Right, I'll turn around and it'll
Be
just
like a
send me to the
parasail.
office.
You think you're tougher than the wind? The fucking wind.
But we're in a safe space. I like to talk about how the wind fucks me.
Dude,
up.
you know what I'm scared of about getting older is falling. I feel like everybody that's old falls.
They all got one good
Like
fall.
no matter who you are, if you're old,
You
you're
fall in the
falling
shower?
over.
Gravity
Like,
kicks
You
your
fall
ass.
in the
Yeah.
shower?
yeah, that shit's terrifying.
terrible,
That's
dude.
a wrap.
You
That'd be a
just-
wrap.
You
at a
think it's
certain
done.
right,
You
at
fell?
a certain point, gravity turns on you in a way where it's bringing you to the ground more than you thought.
And your legs like just stop participating. Like they're just
I fell this week, and
It's sad at a certain point.
but also I was happy about it. I was like, I still got it because I have been. I mean, I'm fucked up. I've had all these surgeries: my neck, my shoulder, my back, and so that's why I don't.
It's
I don't-
very under talked about how what a
it is,
mess
yeah.
you are as a person.
It's a lesser man would have fucking probably straight up killed himself.
I mean, you gotta follow like the greatest of all time in terms of having your life fucked up. So it's like, all right, well, you know, I mean that.
You're the woke though. You're the worst of all time, greatest of all time. You're the greatest, worst of all time. The woke.
I mean that in a nice way.
Hey, honestly, there was a little twinkle in your eye when you said it.
I admire the hell out of you. You know that.
What is it? Like the Daryl talking to Michael Scott, where it's like, I couldn't do it, man. You wake up every day, be you.
That's why though I don't do like I'm not gonna try to like see how hard I can throw because I will blow my shoulder out and need another surgery. I'm not gonna play touch football with you guys because I'm gonna fucking whatever. So, but then I keep thinking I'm like, well, what if something
Not
out of
gonna
my
play spin the bottle.
I'm not gonna play touch football.
yeah.
You just said football.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna do like even the little things. Nothing. Softball. Things that are not even competitive or contact.
You're not gonna play catch with your kids?
It's a fear of mine. I swear to God. I'm like, I'm like doing this like sidearm, like close shit. One day when my kid wants to air it out, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, go get your fucking stepdad. It was in my head. I was going, don't say, don't say, don't say. I didn't say that.
That is very funny. That was very funny.
So I
You just keep buying your kid.
I'm missing out over here. All you guys like the wind takes me out. I'm eating myself to sleep.
Man,
I fell down the
good
stairs
shit.
like, hard.
Dad bought us a boomerang again.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my God!
Bad one.
That's
Right?
on the stairs.
What's that on the steps?
Bro.
It's bad, right?
Dude, you should still go to the hospital.
So here's what happened. I fell. If that's kind of like the meat of my big old fucking triceps. If that hit
You kind
like
of got
the,
big triceps, bro.
You
No.
do. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Diamond cutters.
if I
Maybe like
had
lunch
hit
lady
the elbow,
style.
they're flat and they're like, that's actually that's my
That's it.
If it hit the bone, I would have shattered my elbow. and I landed on this step, like the edge of the step, in the middle of my back, and if that was my tailbone, it would have been shattered. Because I don't know what happened, but I went down and up, and I was like in the air long enough to be like, I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital. And I went boom, and I didn't get a hand out, I didn't get any, and if I had hit my head like on the stair, I legit would have like
Did anybody see
cracked
this?
my skull. No, but it was so embarrassing that I have a downstairs neighbor in like a duplex sort of thing, and he's an old guy. So the old man came checking on me, like he was like it was right by his like back door, if you will. And he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Fuck, Bill, I'm fine."
And Marv from Home Alone.
Yeah, I honestly swear to God, if there was a few more steps, I would have been like, yeah.
And you're saying this made you feel good?
But it made me feel good because it hurt like a motherfucker. But I was like, oh, I'm not going to the emergency room.
Yeah,
I was at a point where I was like legitimately afraid of falling, like an old person. I was like, all right, don't need that like life alert just yet, you know.
You can eat one.
Yeah, I mean that, but not again. Not looking to do that again because it's harrowing, man. These are things they don't tell you. It's like, all right, you're not gonna be able to party like you used to. You're not gonna be able to like play sports. Like I got a buddy who just fucked up his thumb real bad, and then his elbow playing like intramurals, whatever. And I was like, hang him up, dude. You gotta quit. We're too old. You can't do it. You just can't. And he's in like he's like in good shape, but you're prone to like twist a knee or pop out a shoulder or whatever.
Tear ACL or some
Yeah.
shit.
And is it like is it honestly
sad.
worth it?
Nothing's
It's like,
wrong with you.
So
You're
no,
good?
I was just thinking, I was like, it's so crazy that we used to play like tackle football.
Yes,
like,
that's what I mean.
without pads. Like we used
Right.
to tackle each other,
Yeah.
like sometimes even on like concrete.
Yeah.
You're like horse collaring guys.
You
Yeah.
would dive at
Punching
people's
each
knees
other.
and they flip over and
You would
shit.
just jump off stuff. No real activity.
Just be like, I'm gonna go. Like, how high can you go?
I had like a 30-foot tree house in a tree.
Yeah.
And I would put a single bag of leaves. And I would just
Jump.
jump off into it.
Yes.
It's not a
Yes.
yeah. It was like I was like Shane O'Mac. Just
Right.
Like, fucking, right?
Yeah, we used to do backyard wrestling. I remember my
On the
friend.
trampoline, we would bounce off and elbow drop onto the grass off the trampoline.
Yeah, I remember my friend gave my buddy a tombstone on a fucking stone patio. There was like an inch of snow. It was like, yo, let's go wrestle in the snow. I was like, that's fucking flurries,
Not
dude.
enough.
Bam. Jesus Christ. And you know, you held him up, and I was like, your knees have got to hurt. Imagine just dropping to your knees right now.
You gotta keep the business.
I watched this shit. Mike Keegan just does cannonballs onto the ground. He goes, Dad, watch this. Cannonball. Jumps off the couch, and then boom! And it just pops up. And I'm sitting there going, like, I can feel it in my bones. Crazy talk, man. I'm like, what are you doing? He's reached that point where he's just like, fucking monkey man. Just jumping, climbing,
Invincible.
running off of everything. And every time I'm like, and he's just totally fine. Like, we're going to the hospital soon, though. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Nick and I got a dinner reservation
Yeah.
this Friday
New
night.
Surrette.
Yes.
Bounce, boys. Do what you got to do.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate the boys. Fun.
Keep going.
Fun,
This was
fun
a
talk.
this was a good little.
Great one.
Yeah, yeah, boys gang. We tried to get some chicks, but
identifier.
we tried to get some chicks, but these women don't even work around here.
Yeah.
Probably shopping.
If there is a woman who can hear this, you're more than welcome on the show.
You know, they said you gotta hire women, and they don't even show up to work. Unbelievable.
Good sesh. We can sesh with the boys.
Yeah, I feel bad that Rome left because I was going to bring up Pop Punk, which is, that's weird, he's at it.
He had to go to.
They're about to go on.
right now. This is actually,
I like how the lie he went with was dinner reservation when he has a show.
show to go to. Yeah.
He's on stage right
Yo,
now.
I'm so pumped for our boy Hammy
in
that he's been
Chicago
practicing all day.
I
all
know.
week. He's got the keyboard out.
Oh, I'm so fired up for Nick. Like, so fired
They're
up.
doing tickets to my well, I don't know if they're supposed to be out. Oh yeah, they put up the video.
Yeah.
Tickets to my downfall is like the fastest fucking drums and fastest guitar.
I've been debating. We've been debating going, and when I heard PFT practicing tickets to my downfall on his guitar yesterday, I was like, "Holy shit! Like, I gotta go to
There's a
this."
bus
That's
going.
such a-
My
Are
parents
you
are
going?
coming. No, my parents are coming, so I can't. But the
No, I know, but I don't know who's going on the bus besides the band. Like, it's gonna be me and Trent in the crowd.
I fucking go. I'd be sick.
Dude, solo stuff, man.
By now, we will have decided.
Yeah. By now, we're actually there.
So I'm currently in Chicago. I'm going to that Wish Fest, the big Chicago fundraiser. Mark is the headliner.
Oh,
the
cool,
entertainment.
cool. Oh, nice.
It's like
Yeah.
White Sox Dave. I think Mark's opening for Dante the Don.
White Sox Days performing.
White Sox Dave is going to try
White
to
Sox Dave's
perform.
the headliner.
Apparently. Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm very excited.
Is he actually doing something?
He's trying to he's been trying to learn guitar for a year, so I think he's trying to get Mark to convince him to let him play guitar. And I think Mark's like, White Sox Dave is not touching my guitar.
I was gonna say that sounds ridiculous.
I stand with Mark on that one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I remember when like it's
I
like
touch
it's,
his guitar.
I don't even know it's his. Like I think his your guitar. You don't touch his guitar.
Right.
I think White Sox Dave probably plays his own guitar. But
I mean, you do that with your ukulele. Like only you touch it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see the
No
Bean.
one uses my ukulele.
Yeah, the Bean.
First time in Chicago?
Never been to Chicago.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Never
Good
been.
spot.
I've never
Good
been.
town.
I've never been to Boston either. Besides the time we jumped off the Red Bull Pier. That's the only time I've ever been in
That's
Boston.
crazy.
What do you do?
My parents didn't care about us.
Like where have you been?
The DC Zoo 10,000 times.
Chicago's great.
Those
You're
are like
gonna
the
love
two
it.
easily accessible cities from Chicago, from
Believe me.
I never went to Boston until Barstool.
Really?
Same.
I mean,
And I've only gone to
Iowa's
Boston because of Barstool.
I guess that makes
I've only
sense.
gone to
like,
Boston
there's
because
not-
of Barstool. I've never gone.
Yeah, I've never seen
as
like
a
Paul
non-work
Revere's house.
function.
Like, I've never.
Oh, I mean, I've never seen that shit either.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
I love that shit.
Actually, I've been to his bar in Charleston,
Did you have a bar?
Charlestown.
That's cool.
It's like it was just like his bar. It's like they had like. It's not, he didn't own it. It's just the bar
he
he
went
went
there.
to. So it's
That's
like
even
his,
better,
like,
I think.
His
I kinda like
stools
that.
like there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I love it. The Windy City.
All right,
fun.
let's.
I'm having a great time.
You will.
Trent could never.
That's
Chicago,
a
Windy City.
I can't go
Yeah.
there. Off limits for me.
Actually, little known fact: it's not about the wind; it's about the politicians. But whatever, it's all good.
That is true.
Yeah. Let's wrap this bitch up.
Sling.
Speaking of Boston, we will be in Boston in March for
Hey,
KC
congrats,
Radio
guys.
Live. The first show sold out. Second show, hopefully tickets are not on sale right now for you, but check it out. Maybe they will be by now. Ticketmaster.com. Check out the Wilbur for it's March 18th. So buy tickets
Can I
if you're
say
in Boston.
something? It's very cool that you just got to say go to Ticketmaster.com.
Yeah,
to buy
it is
tickets
fun
to
when you're
your
on.
Like that was
the
actually
main
really
thing.
cool.
Yeah, it is dope.
You guys sell to Wilbur? Holy fuck.
That was wild. I was very happy with that.
You wanna
Boston
go?
really
Maybe
came
with
out.
us.
Boston did the damn thing. We
guys
sold
are
out in
buying
like 10
tickets to
minutes.
my
It
dad.
felt fucking incredible.
T-shirt gun gonna
I
be
had a
there?
phone call when they went on sale. Not a phone. It wasn't like a phone call. I just called my buddy, and the entire once I sent a tweet, it didn't immediately like have like a bunch of retweets. So I was like, fuck. So the whole time I
We've
was
been
talking
nervous
to-
about selling tickets.
I was talking to my friend. I was just like, yeah, man. Like, I don't fuck. He's explaining to me like his bachelor party and how I need to get my tux to be in his wedding. And I was like, I don't fucking care about this. I'm so stressed right now.
Right.
And
And
hung
then
up
we
and
got
it
a
sold
text
out, and I was
being like,
yes!
yeah, the first text we got was like, ticket sales are pretty strong. It was like 2 minutes in. He was like, ticket sales are strong. We're at 600. And I was like, all right, that's good. Like that should.
How many?
Wait a minute. What?
How
That's
many
really
is-
good.
How
Like,
many is the Wilbur?
1,100, I think. So it was like, if we did
over
600 in
half.
2 minutes, so we sold out in like 5 minutes.
That's so cool.
But we had, coming back from COVID, we didn't know what sales were going to be like. And then we did New York a bunch, so we kind of like oversaturated the New York scene. And I was like, I don't know, it's a lot of tickets. And then Boston did the damn thing. So thank you to you guys. And if maybe there could be a third show, who knows? So buy tickets and go to Sling as well if you need to get. If you're sick of paying too much for your cable, you want to get the Barstool Sports channel, you want to get your live sports, you want to get all your streaming services for just $35 a month. You can go to Sling, and right now your first month will only be $10 when you go to sling.com/Barstool. See you guys next week. All right, the holiday season is approaching. All I want for Christmas this year is YouTube subscribers. We got to get to 100,000. I want that 100,000 plaque. We've got a goal for all you out there, for everybody. At 100,000 subscribers, Polly Feidelberg will join us on the show. Maybe. Well, if not, we'll probably have to trick her into it. But at 100K, you will get Polly content. So subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications so that you're always watching. Leave a comment below. Talk about it. Post about it. Spread word. Tell your friends. 100,000 subscribers on KFC Radio for Polly Feidelberg. Let's make it happen.